Hi Virgo, this is your reading for September 2021. Um, this reading, my dog is very excited about it. This reading is timeless. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Don't bitch in the comments. Virgo Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. And if you're listening to this and resonates with you, that's for you. Okay, so starting off, your energy is the Two of Swords. So this is saying that there's a decision that you guys need to make, but it's not one of those decisions that will take care of itself if you don't do anything and you procrastinate. It's one of those decisions that will add friction and it will get worse. But I feel like either you don't have all the information you need to make a decision, or the information is there and you are choosing not to see it because you don't want to. So let's see what the cards have in store. I'm not gonna lie to you, Virgo. This is a harsh-ish reading so far, but that's just so far. We're gonna look. I'm having to move some stuff. Apologies. Okay, so, ooh. Okay, so your past card, I feel like you had somebody in your life that was really courting you, like somebody that was really pursuing you, and this was on an upward trajectory. So positive things, somebody that was just really, really pursuing you. But I feel like it did not work out, or is not working out, because I feel like there are some lies and deceit. I don't know if this is from this person or if it's from yourself. And the reason I say that is because it's mirroring your energy of the Two of Swords. God, and then what's mirroring you is the Six of Swords and the Seven of Swords, mirroring the Two of Swords. So this is needing to walk away from something, feeling like you're going to walk away from something, or you might be walking away from something or already just recently have done it. And it's because of deceit. But because of the Two of Swords, I'm not sure if the deceit is coming from you or the other person. But regardless, it looks like there was some serious disappointments with this relationship. So the Two of Swords is your ultimate energy, is like not making this decision. And I feel like because you have the blinders on, like you're not wanting to see something that's there. So that's why I feel like the Seven of Swords might be like you're deceiving yourself. Like this relationship isn't what you wanted it to be. It's not what you thought it would be, or what it was alluding to be, whatever this person may have projected that it was going to be something else. And instead of seeing that, you're kind of putting the blinders on and not seeing the situation for what it is. But I do see you walking away from something, or needing to walk away from something. Your challenge is long-term plans, and maybe that's what it is. Maybe this person is not really willing to commit, or maybe they're saying they want to commit, but then eluding you every time you try to talk to them about the future. They just kind of like brush you off or whatever. So in the near future, I do get the Hermit card. So I feel like you're going to have some time alone, some solitude. So regardless if this is a wanted separation, I feel like that is what's going to happen, which makes it like a lot more disappointing when you have had such high hopes about this relationship. It was so exciting and it was like on such a good path. And then not only were you really excited and had really high expectations for this relationship, I feel like it was just like just overnight, just very quickly, how it changed. It changed really quickly. So not only did you get disappointed, it's like you didn't really even get that much time to revel in like the fun of, the relationship. It's saying right now this is how you're seeing yourself. You have Three of Cups, so it's possible there's a third party involved in the situation. But regardless, you see like multiple people. Maybe you have multiple options. Maybe they did, or maybe friends got in the way, or friends got involved, or their friends didn't like you, or vice versa. And I just feel like there's a third party that got in the way. And it doesn't necessarily mean like cheating or a lover. It could be work or friends or a boss, just somebody in someone's ear that just planted a seed that just kind of was toxic and destructive. Because your environment card, I mean, you are getting all it's like walking away, the Eight of Cups. It's like walking away from something that you don't really want to walk away from. It's like a sad thing. And you know it needs to be done. I mean, and you're gonna spend some time in solitude. It seems bleak, I'm not gonna lie to you, but there is hope, because you have the Hierophant for your kind of like advice. And this is all about like tradition and the status quo and like just institutions, things, rules, things that have been in place for a while. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad. In your case, I want to say that it's something that you need to break out of. Like your advice is to break out of the status quo. Like you don't need to do what everybody says to do. You don't have to do what you think you're supposed to do. You're not on any kind of timeline, which I know that especially women, we're really good at timelining ourselves. Like we're supposed to have this done by this time. We're supposed to have met someone by this time. We're supposed to have a baby by this time and be pregnant by this time, and in your career by this time and settling down. And when that doesn't happen, sometimes we tend to put a lot of pressure on ourselves, and it can just lead to all kinds of stuff. But this is saying, women especially, and for men too, but especially for women, we're really redefining ourselves and our role in society, because there's a lot of women that are single at 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, and beyond, because we don't fit those rigid gender roles of yesteryear, and we're kind of trying to make our way in society now and validate ourselves and not have to have relationships validate us like we have been conditioned and taught for so long. So this is saying, break out of that mentality, which, it's a lot easier said than done when it's this whole culture, this whole conditioning. But it's saying that you don't have to do anything or be anything. You are enough on your own, and those markers of success that we've been conditioned are appropriate really aren't anymore. So know that, because I feel like if you can do that, you have the Sun card, which is arguably the best card in the deck. So, and this is your outcome. So it's good. Like, I'm not gonna lie, the other cards, they're not the best, but it's better to have not the best cards and then a great outcome card than have a great other cards and then a shitty outcome card. Because this is you. Look at this, like, the hills are alive with the sound of music, right? I don't know, it's that energy, like, just, yeah, like feeling good, and like the sun shining on you, and just feeling totally happy and content in your own skin, and just feeling awesome. So I feel like you are going to walk away from this. You are going to leave this relationship that is totally disappointing, that you don't want to. And there's probably some things that you're choosing not to look at, but it's saying, look at them, do what you need to do. I feel like you are going to be walking away if you haven't already, which sucks. It's kind of hard, but if you do that and then just kind of like get out of that mentality that you need to be a certain place at a certain time in your life, you're going to be really happy, and you're going to choose you. Just keep choosing you. I am going to pull a couple clarity cards, and then I'm going to do how all the signs feel about you, Aries through Pisces. The Ten of Wands, and I feel like this is saying you're carrying the weight of the world on your shoulders. Like you take on everyone else's problems, you take on all this responsibility, all this worry, and it's tiring. So I feel like Page of Pentacles, I feel like you're gonna stop doing that, and you're gonna really go after what you want, and it's gonna be slow and steady, and you might have a learning curve, but once you get working on what it is that you're wanting to do, what you're passionate about, and you start doing it, you're gonna be successful. But you just have to look at things from a different point of view. Like, what does Einstein say? The energy used to create the problem, you will never find the solution in. So however the problem was created, you're not going to find the solution in that energy. You have to look at it from a different perspective. And you have to look at everything in your life from a different perspective, not from this rigid viewpoint that we've all been conditioned to have. Okay. Now we're going to do whoever you're dealing with. We're going to do Aries through Pisces for you, Virgo. All right. So it's a good reading. I think you're in the worst of it right now. But whatever decision you need to make it. Don't put it off. It's not gonna, this is the kind of decision that will compound, and it will not get better, and it won't fix itself. Okay, these cards are being a little obstinate, so we're gonna do a little shuffle. We're going to do just one card, really quick pulls for whoever you're dealing with, Aries through Pisces. I feel like there's been a lot of loss lately. I don't know, maybe it's just me, but I've been getting it for the collective. Okay. Wow, it's pretty wild. Candy wrapper over there. Okay. Alrighty, so Virgo, this is how they feel about you. Aries through Pisces. So if you're dealing with an Aries, they want to reconcile. They want to fix things. They want to make things better. They want to start anew. If you are dealing with a Taurus, you are in a repetitive cycle with them that doesn't seem to be going anywhere and no one seems to be learning from. So it's probably best that you break it off or continue a repetitive cycle. If you're dealing with a Gemini, you need to stay flexible. That is what is going to bring you guys a harmonious relationship. If you're rigid on your beliefs and you're not willing to give anything, it's probably not going to work out. If you're dealing with a Cancer, you have poised, and this is totally a Cancer card anyway. It's just about putting on your best self, being like not showing all your negative qualities, like staying considerate, staying sweet, like not burping and farting and going to the bathroom with the door open type of stuff. Like, have the romance in there and you guys will do good. If not, Cancer might be like, see ya, I don't want to be ya. If you're dealing with a Leo, out to sea, like this is uncharted territory for both of you. So you're both learning. So know that this is the first time you have probably ever dealt with a situation like this. So be patient with each other and listen more than you talk. Okay, if you are dealing with another Virgo, you're in between. It's like you're not sure what, they're just not sure 100% on what they want to do. They're still stuck in old patterns, but they're not yet completely moved on to new beliefs. So be patient if you want it to work with another Virgo. If not, it probably will not be long term. Okay, and if you are with a Libra, fork in the road, you guys are at a choice point and they are not sure. So this is going to be the time where you give it all and then you start anew, or you'll probably or break up. If you are dealing with a Scorpio, clean it up. Clean up your attitude, clean up your house, clean up the clutter, just everything. Like, don't leave loose ends. It's just get your affairs in order, and don't put all your issues on them if you want to stay together, you want this to work out. If you are dealing with a Sagittarius, you have the Fates. This is definitely a fated connection, but you also have to own your own shit and not assign them yours, and not let them assign you theirs. If you are dealing with a Capricorn, go the distance. Like, if you want to be with them, put in the hard work, put in the time, put in the hours, and you guys will be, this could be like a forever person. If you're dealing with an Aquarius, regeneration. This is like starting over, and everything that came before with them, all the issues, the baggage, you gotta just, it's gotta be done. You can't keep bringing it up. If you guys can completely start over, you guys have a possibility of something long-term. But if it's something, if you can't forgive and move on, it's probably gonna not work out. Okay, if you're dealing with a Pisces, this is a blessed union. They see you as their forever partner, and they want to move forward. So Virgo, I hope that helped you out, and I will see you in October.